Hello, welcome again to the practice today. So this practice here is going to be really slow, really calming for the body and mind. And when we do this, when we calm the body and when we calm the mind, it's very good for our immune system. So this practice is going to be about boosting our immune system, deep relaxation, most importantly, moving slowly and taking time to just pause. So join in with me. The only thing you might need today is if you want to grab a blanket or a towel. I have a towel here. You can even use a shirt. We'll have that with you to, at times, put it behind your head for a little bit more comfort. If you have it, go ahead and grab it. And then we're going to begin against a wall today. So come to a part of your space, part of your home, or maybe you're up against the wall. And we're going to bring one of your hips, preferably that right hip, pretty close and flushed up against the wall. Now I want you to carefully lay back on the floor and try bringing your legs up against the wall. So we end up with the feet up, legs stretched up against the wall. And I want you to gently relax down on your back. Relax the neck, your head, your arms can be out to the sides, or place your hands on your belly and on your chest. We're going to be here for the next few moments. So you're gently trying to relax the body and relax the mind. And this is a really great practice to do any time of the day. When you feel like you just need to take a pause and relax. And preferably, and sometimes I like to do this just at the end of the day. But honestly, you can do this at any point, any part of your day where you just need to relax. Try feeling your breathing rising and falling. Now we're going to take your right ankle and lift it up and cross it over the left ankle. So you can leave that right ankle just crossed over to start. That's one option. Or you can start to slide that right ankle down to your left knee. Now watch the right knee and try not to force. Never try to force today. We're going to make a figure 4 shape with the right ankle crossed over the left knee if you can. And there's some place that we can get a little bit deeper if you want to try sliding your left foot down the side of the wall. So you end up in a really deep hip opener that's going right down to the right hip. Maybe you're feeling it in both hips, that's good too. You have all these options to take. Just try doing the best that you can, don't force. nice and relaxed on the back. Breathing is slow and steady. Now take a breath. Inhale. Let it go. And then we're going to come out same way, lifting that left leg back up. Lifting the right ankle up towards the left ankle, and to release the right leg back to the wall. Now we're going to do that with the left ankle crossing over the right ankle, so you can leave it right there. So we want to try to be very mindful of the left knee. We don't want to force it and push it against the wall, but as we start to travel the left ankle down to the right knee, you want that knee to go towards the wall without force, so that is what's creating that stretch sensation right down to the hips. You can try sliding the right heel down the wall. And we make it into the left hip opener. Just witness, experience what is happening in your body as you're trying your best just to calm the body and calm the mind. Great for our immune system when everything is at balance and calm. No need to ever force, just relax. Make sure you're breathing, and you're breathing nice and slow. Focus on that. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's come out very slowly. You can take your right leg back up against the wall. We'll lift the left ankle up to the right ankle. And uncross the leg, just placing the left leg up against the wall. Now breathe slowly. I want you to start to bring both feet down the wall and start to open the knees out to the sides so that the feet start to come together. Your hands can be maybe pressed on the insides of your thighs or on the knees for support. It can also be out to the sides, whatever might feel best and comfortable. There is absolutely no need to force those knees. Notice, witness your head against the floor mat, your shoulders, your back. And bring that attention to your legs, your knees, and start to bring the knees together using both your hands. Take a breath in. And nice and softly and gently here, let's roll over to your right side. So you can take your right arm, your hand, and rest it to the side. Take your ear, your head, your neck, and rest it right up against your arm. And take a breath in and let it out. Start to push yourself up slowly with your left hand so that you end up in a tabletop pose. We'll start to turn the body around and get on hands and knees. Once hands on knees, let's sit back for a moment into a seated position. I forgot to use the blanket or towel today, but next time that you do watch this, if you do, remember you can put that blanket underneath your head. So let's go down into a child's pose position. I want you to get your toes as close together as you can. Be those legs and knees out to the sides. And take your head to the floor and your arms stretched out. In child's pose. Nice and firmly press your hands into the floor. Take a breath. And lift your hips and shoulders up to a full tabletop pose. And child's pose is a really great posture to calm our body and mind and work on the immune system. Now from that tabletop pose, we're going to tuck the toes, lift up the knees, lift up the hips, and take a quick downward facing dog position. Try to hold the down dog today for about maybe 4-5 breaths. After that 4 or 5 breaths, we're just going to slowly walk the hands and feet together. So get anywhere on your mat. Maybe find yourself coming to the middle, so the hands and feet coming towards each other. Now without force, just let the hands, the arms relax. The more that we try to force our body to go into poses, the more that we put strain, which is not good for our bodies. That strain ends up going right to the mind here as well. So just without force, just relax. Drop your head, your neck. Try gradually working on taking a little bit of a bend in the knees and then slowly stretching out the legs and lifting the hips. Remember, no force here. Just total relaxation in the forward fold. Take it easy. Just relax the head and neck here. Shake it out gently. Gentle on the neck. Forward fold stretch, really working on that lower back and the stretch that's right there in the lumbar spine. So now we're going to take a deep breath. Inhale. Let it go. Now press your hands on your legs by your shins and slowly come up halfway into a flat back position. Only halfway up, you can start to bring the hands a little higher up towards the knees. Work on straightening out the spine, straightening out your back. Breathe in right here, inhale. And exhale, go back down to that forward fold. We're going to do that one more time. Deep breath in, flat back pose. Lift halfway up, deep breath out, forward fold pose, and slowly drop the head, the neck, the shoulders down, everything down. Come up slowly, try tucking that chin, strong into the chest. Standing pose. So in yoga, we call this the mountain position. Feet about hip width distance, right? Shoulders are down from the ears. You bring those palms to the sides of your body. Standing up tall. So we're going to do a couple of stretches standing up today. Particularly those lateral stretches on our sides. Try bringing your feet in a little closer. Maybe look down, make sure the feet are even, and then slowly sweep those arms up to the sky. Inhale. Bring those hands, palms together, stretch up. I want you to grab your right wrist. With that right wrist held with your left hand, I want you to lean up and slowly bend your body out to the left side. And try keeping chest, head up. No need to force, no need to push hard here. So this stretch is totally going down the entire sides of our body. Just breathe. Work on trying to straighten out those arms. Inhale, push up. And come slowly right back through the center. Now let's grab that other wrist. I want you to grab the left, your right hand. Slowly work on lengthening up first. Slowly on the breath out, come down to the right side for half moon pose. I like enjoying the stretches. When I stretch, my body ends up feeling good. When I overstretch, right, it ends up doing more harm than good. I want to be able to breathe, and you want to be able to take deep breaths in this pose. If it's harder to breathe, maybe come back up a little bit, readjust. Feel that nice length all the way down your body's side. No need to force. Inhale, and slowly bring it back up. Good. Let's reach those palms up to the sky, and then hinge forward right from your waistline, and come down into a forward fold. Now walk your hands up towards the front of the mat. Walk your feet towards the back of the mat. Back in that downward facing dog again. Notice, witness this down dog. You might feel a little stronger after stretching out those sides, right? As we build the immune system, right, we're building our body's strength and power to fight off anything that we don't need, bacteria, viruses. And exhale, tap down the knees to the floor. Take it easy, take that child pose again, relax. Inhale, bring it back up, tabletop position. You can gently sit back here for a moment. I like to curl those toes under to get a nice foot stretch. So we're going to continue with some of our deep stretches, particularly this one is going to be the outsides of the shoulders. We tend to hold a lot of tension and stress around the shoulders and around the neck. So we'll start in a tabletop position again. Give those toes a little tap. Now keep your left hand on the floor, right beneath the left shoulder. Your right arm is going to lift up. It's going to reach forward. And then as you breathe in again, try to rotate out to the right side. Move your chest and your right arm up. Inhale, get a nice breath and length here. And exhale, we're going to go into thread the needle position. This might be a good time to grab that blanket and towel again if you want to. Add a little bit of support against that right shoulder. Now you can keep the left hand right on the mat. You can stretch that left hand forward, or you can lift up the left arm and wrap it around your lower back. Remember, don't force. Try not to force that shoulder down at all. Learn to let go. Breathe slow. Inhale. Exhale. Get ready. Slowly bring that left hand back down to the mat. Unthread your right arm. Take your right arm. Lift it up one more time back to the sky. Reach up and lengthen. Exhale. Tabletop pose. I like working on pulling both the shoulders back at the same time here. So we'll do the next side. Slowly reach that left hand forward. Take a breath in. Rotate out to the left side. You're reaching up your left arm, reaching up your left hand. Take a breath in, so you're reaching and lengthening. Take a breath out, and we'll go back down to that thread the needle position. It's not about forcing here, just try to slowly relax. When you're ready, take your right hand back down to the floor. Take a breath and slowly unthread your left arm. Your left arm is going to reach up one more time if you can. Try to lengthen. Exhale. Tabletop pose. I like to take the hips, move them around side to side. And then we're going to take a slow, comfortable seat. So either turn those legs out to the side and sit back, or cross at the ankles. And then once you sit back on your mat today, I want you to stretch those legs forward. Give them a little bit of a shake. Take your arms, your hands back, get into the ankles, get into back of the knees, right? Then we're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together, just like we did on the wall, but now we're going to draw all the attention up the spine, especially the crown of the head, and try sitting tall, nice and straight. So I like bringing the feet not too close together, not too far apart. Those are both fine stretches to do later on, but just somewhere right in the happy medium place, somewhere in the center. Now try grabbing your legs, your ankles, or maybe grabbing your toes. And you're going to try pulling your body up. Now I want that stretch to go right to the hips. I don't want to pull into the shoulders. So try hinging right from the waistline, right from the hips, and work on keeping the back straight as possible here. We end up feeling that stretch much better, much nicer on the lower back. Remember, don't force. When we learn to take control of our breath, we learn to take control back from our minds. So we're going to do a little breathing exercise. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper, it's going to involve breathing in and out. Charging your body. Now we're going to take a breath in, hold it, and try to gently pull a little bit further your body down. Don't force, just hold. take your arms and your hands back. We're going to do a little bit of a back bend here, nothing too strenuous on the neck or head. Let's try slowly lifting the chest, coming into a little bit of a back bend or a heart opener. And bring yourself back. Use the arms and hands. Bring the knees in. Set your feet on the floor. Take your arms and your hands back. We're going to slowly just start to windshield wiper those legs and knees side to side. Everything about this practice is gentle and calm for the body, but effective, right? We still have movement here. We still have a lot of stretches. So next pose here, we're going to extend that right leg out and bring the left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Now again, you want to position yourself that you're sitting straight first. And we're going to bring our yoga drishti, which is your gaze, your place of focus on this right leg. So come down again, hinge forward. We'll go through that breath work again. So it's like a circle with the breath. You go. Deep breaths. Out. Then inhale. And you try to stretch down. Without force. Nothing forced here. See if you can bring your body down, your forehead down towards your knee. And let it go. Take your body's arms and hands back. Add a little bit of that backward bend, nothing too much here. And we'll do the next side. Left leg out. Right foot comes inside of the left thigh now. So when you're holding the breath, you can hold it for as long as you can. If you need to breathe, just breathe out. So drishti is focused on the left toes or just the left leg. I want you to come down a little bit now, one-legged forward fold. From the forward fold, start to turn on the breath. One more, and hold. Letting that exhale go when you need to. Lingering for a little bit longer until you just want to slowly bring it back up. Take your arms and hands to be good position back. Open up the chest. A little bit of that back bend that we get into again feels nice. And come back out. I want you to bring both legs to be stretched out. It's important here that we get right on those hip bones, right? Body's engaged. Even here, right? We're engaging. You might know where we're going, right? We're going to go into the forward fold stretch. Try to reach forward. Alright, so if you're only grabbing the knees, the ankles, whatever it is, that's okay. Remember, we get deeper into the stretches without force. We'll start that breathing one more time. Inhale, exhale. In and out. Charge your body. One more. Inhale, hold. And try to pull down. Just breathing when you need to breathe. Slowly coming out. One vertebrae at a time. Walk your arms, hands back. Getting one more of those nice feeling back bends right there. Now be gentle on the wrist here as we get into it. Bring those hands, palms back. You set your feet down on the floor and try to keep the chin down to the chest. Slowly push into the hands and feet. Try lifting the hips as best that you can. Gentle on those hands and wrists here. And we're going to slide the hips towards the heels. Good. Now you can get down on the forearms here. Just bring the feet out a little bit. We're going to lay down on the back. Nice and gentle. I'm going to remember to get my towel here. Just rest it on the back of the head. So you can bring the arms, hands out to the side, or take your right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. We're going to do a little reset here. Just resetting, bringing your body back down to the floor. And try to slowly reset. Focus in on your belly rising every time that you're breathing in. And slowly taking a breath in. Lower your hands down to the sides. You're going to bring those palms to face down and slide your heels in a little closer towards your fingers, a little closer in towards the hips, and get your feet about hip distance. Now we're going to press strongly into the floor with your feet. Start to take the hips and lower back up and hold. Bridge pose. Breathe in, breathe out. And slowly bring the hips back down to the floor. Good, nice job. Windshield wiper the legs and knees side to side. So to work in our immune system, we have a little bit of strengthening as well too to add in there. We're going to come back to the center and take bridge pose one more time, so make sure you have everything set up. Breathe, inhale, push into the feet, rise the hips off the floor, lift up the belly, lift up the chest. If you want to try to get those hands around the lower back to squeeze in the shoulder blades, that might be a nice option if you want to try. And inhale. Push those hips up. Bridge pose. And then we're going to release the shoulders and hands down first. Exhale, come slowly down. Relax. Just letting go. Try to let go. Inhale, and stretch your arms back. Then exhale, hug the knees into your chest. So if you want to try to go ahead and grab the elbows, try to hug the knees in really tightly. Should feel nice. And massage around your spine. And then take your arms out, take your feet, bring them down to the floor, let it go. And we're going to lift up the right foot again, lift your leg, and cross the right ankle over the left knee again. So we did this on the wall. This time we're going to do it on the mat. So left leg can lift up if you want to go a little bit deeper into that stretch. You're going to thread the right arm through the legs, interlace your fingers around the back of the left leg. Breath in, exhale, let it go slowly, release the hands, release the left foot to the floor, and right foot down. And let's switch. You'll lift up your left leg, lift the foot, lift the ankle, and cross, please, your left ankle over the right knee. So I find when I stay in the first part, I still feel the stretch. It still feels perfectly fine if you just want to stay here. Without forcing, you can let your body go slowly more deeper into the hip opener stretch. You can lift up the right leg, thread your left arm between the legs, grab the back of the right leg with your right and left hand and hold. Here, it's not about forcing to go any further into the stretch. It's a practice of building up our immune system. A calm body, it's a calm mind. Improving our function, improving our sleep. Take a breath in here, and naturally, just let it go. And release the right leg down, take it easy. Slowly release left leg down. And then you're going to pull the knees back into the chest again. Try maybe pulling so tightly you're able to lift the head, shoulders up off the floor. And rest your head back down. Exhale. Drop the feet to the floor. And using your hands, drop the knees out to the right side of your body. We can use a little weight there with the right hand. Remember, without forcing, just holding that legs down to the right side. And I want you to try to twist over your left side. Take a breath in, and breath out in that twist. And come back out slowly. going to change. Lifting the knees up. Using your left hand. We'll guide those knees, legs down to the left, and try twisting over the right side. Take a breath. From that twist, come back up slow. Grab the legs, hug your knees. I want you to rest your head on back on that towel or blanket, or make sure you're comfortable around the neck, around the head, and let's lower the feet to the floor. Lower your arms and hands down to the side. And one leg at a time, start to stretch out the legs. Going to be our most important part of the practice today as we get into our full body relaxation. So anything that you need to do here, adjust, move the head and neck side to side, maybe fidget, move, and get grounded in the back, relax the legs. And we're going to be here for the next few minutes. Now to lay back comfortably. Relax the back of your head. Relax your neck. Right shoulder. Left shoulder. Relax your arms. Relax both your hands. Relax your chest and belly. Relax your hips. Your thighs. Your knees. Relax your ankles, your feet. Now just start to feel the breath. Come back to the breath. Once the body is calm, our minds begin to follow and become calm as well. So give yourself just a little bit more time in this relaxation. Getting relaxed down on the back, relaxing into the body. When you're ready, start wiggling around the toes and the fingers. The neck, the head. Start to lift up the arms, hands. Notice how recharged or refreshed that you feel. put your feet on the floor, one leg at a time. We'll roll over to your side. Slowly starting to come up into a seat, pushing into your arm, your hand. I want you to just settle into a seat for a moment. And give yourself a couple of minutes here in a seat. Without having to rush off and do something in your practice. Just leaving enough time here just to settle. Settling and relaxing the mind. Rush off and grab our phones or rush off and do anything else. Just calm, relax, giving our body just a little bit more time here. Deepen our relaxation, deepen the relaxation in our bodies and in our minds. And take a breath. Let it go. So I want to thank you guys for joining us in our yoga practice today. And all the good things within me sees all the good things in all of you. So thank you. Namaste.